Every second promises clarity, yet all we see is noise. More screens, more demands, more distractions. The world demands your attention again and again. But what if the loudest statement was silence? What if clarity itself could sit on your wrist? This is Module D by Paulin watches. Paulin watches started in Glasgow 2013, not from a watchmaker's bench, but from a designer's desk. Founded by the Paulin sisters, our students with a deep love for typography started with letters, before cases. A decade later, they joined Unordained, masters of enamel, patient as time itself. Two brands under one roof. Shared tools, shared ideas. But Paulin kept something rare, its own identity. The watch world loves nostalgia, loves noise. Every year, more editions, more borrowed ideas, more nostalgia packed as novelty. It's called progress, but often it's only polish over complexity. Most brands fight to be noticed. Imogen Ayres, designer of Modul D, chose the opposite path. She stripped everything back. No vintage disguise, no trendy camouflage, just a framework. Precise, deliberate, timeless. Most watches have one case. This one has two. An inner core, black-coated steel, shields the movement with surgical precision. Wrapped around it, an outer shell of brushed steel, locked in place by twin lateral screws. It's an architecture designed to evolve. Quartz, manual, or automatic. Modular, repairable, alive. Inside, something unusual ticks. Not just any quartz, but a movement with pedigree. At its heart lies the Swiss ETA F06.105, an heir to the legendary 955.112. It drifts less than a heartbeat in a year, and rests only after 7. Shock resistant, drawing barely a microamp of power. Even the parts no one will ever see are etched, plated, and finished by hand. Because beauty belongs everywhere, not just where it's easy to notice. The dial speaks in quiet code. Dots and squares guide the eye without demanding attention. Custom typography, shaped for clarity. Echoing wing growl grids and the discipline of interwar modernism. Bauhaus balance, postmodern color, distilled into something only Paulin could create. Blue hour hand, white for minute, red for seconds. All brass, all luminous. The case is compact at 35mm, slim at just over 8. From lug to lug, it stretches to 40mm. Balanced on an 18mm strap woven from ocean-bound plastic, intercepted before it sank. Over it all, a flat sapphire crystal cut with the warmth of vintage hessalite. Behind, a caseback that seals tight or opens to reveal the geometry within. Look closer and you realize simplicity here is not absence, but code, waiting to be read. I've been wearing this for a while now, and people notice. Not in a flashy way, but more in that quiet, what's that watch kind of way. It's easy to read. The typography just works. And there is something beautiful about how subtle it feels on the wrist. If I had to point out a downside, it wouldn't be the watch itself. It's the price. I wish it came in a little lower, but when you hold it, you see where the value comes from. The finishing, the thought, the design discipline. Final assembly happens in Glasgow, above the River Clyde. Every element chosen carefully, every limit intentional. A small team, piece by piece, building clarity into form. This is Module D by Paulin Watches. Not an impulse buy, not careless, quiet, intentional, uncompromising. The world will keep shouting. Let it, because clarity isn't just rare, it's radical. And in a world full of noise, every second with this feels like a return to silence.